Griffin in Summer is the directorial debut of filmmaker Nicholas Colia. And this movie is definitely very much a indie movie, so it very much feels very small and intimate. And it does work in its benefit. It's a very charming movie with some very likable and at times unlikable characters, and I would say I was pretty impressed with a lot of the child actors in this. They didn't really come off as phony. They felt very natural. This kind of felt like how kids would probably act putting on this play they wrote. That was probably the one thing I really enjoyed with it, was that the kids were well written and they were well acted, and it is so rare you see that in a movie these days. As for other stuff that I really liked, I felt like Owen Teague gave a very good supporting performance in this movie. Definitely came off very emotionally distant, and a bit as someone who would honestly just in the blink of an eye like punch you if you looked at him wrong. Definitely made it interesting to see what he's going to do in the movie. But aside from that, I don't know if this movie will be for everyone, as the lead character Griffin can be at times very insufferable. Like, the best way I can kind of do a comparison of him is kind of if you had Saoirse Ronan from Lady Bird, and you put her and you made her the main character of Call Me by Your Name. That's the kind of story this is. And I could see it kind of making some people uncomfortable. And that's perfectly okay. Movies are subjective, so they aren't going to work for everyone. But I think this is a perfectly fun movie. Nothing really spectacular about it, but for a directorial debut, it was very solid. And I certainly like to see what this filmmaker does next.